Hi everybody, it's Julie. Today we are going to be making a large tag with a job, and we are going to be using rip and tear. Okay, so this is for the August Artsy Junk Journal Challenge here on the Dear Julie Julie channel, and I wanted to do something a little different. So we are going to go ahead and glue. I'm going to be using this page that I'm adding to the Patreon today. It is a full sheet, and I think it's going to be perfect for this. I actually had this in my stash. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead, and then I have this lacy piece of avocado dyed paper that I'm also going to be using, and so I'm going to glue this to the lacy page with the more lacy side up. This is going to make this thicker, better. And so I thought I would try something that we've done before, but we did it as a mini journal. And so I'm going to do it as a tag. I think it was Shabby Soul that I saw do this before. So rip and tear is one of our artsy interpretation pieces. So that means that you are to interpret rip and tear however you want to come up with your embellishment. And this time your embellishment that you're making can also be the embellishment for your 10 required ensembles. Okay, so if you're like going, what in the heck is she talking about, you can get more information on the details video. It's linked in the description box down below. You watch that video, follow the directions, and join us. I'm excited to see several people that we haven't seen in a while joining us in this challenge. And so yeah, remember that when you do a Dear Julie Julie challenge and you finish it on time, you are a VIP for that, and you get invited to a virtual internet party where we play with that that digital, and also you are a guest design team member for that digital. So let's see here. If we go to 10, okay, so we are right at, well, what are we? Because we need to, actually we don't need to have this be perfectly perfect. So if we are at 10 3/4 ish, so that's 3 1/4 for each piece. So I'm going to start ripping right here at 3 1/4. Okay, and then we're going to turn this way, and I'm going to start ripping this one here at 3 1/4. Okay, and yeah, so I really want the ripped edge of this one to show. So if I'm pulling, okay, I'm going to line this up somehow so that I can kind of be watching down here. And I'm going to rip over to about in there. Okay, and my paper is ripping nicely. Okay, so I ripped that piece. Then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to rip this piece. And I'm going to rip it to about there. Okay, Now I'm going to come over here, I'll flip this over, and I'm going to fold this piece right here, okay? Line it up down here and fold. And come over here and line this piece up. Okay, and fold. And then I'm going to fold it this way. Okay, so I'm going to fold it this way. And I'm going to fold this one this way. Okay, so you could do this with a double-sided paper. And so now what I have is I have a long piece. Okay, so I do want to go ahead and fold this over. Okay, that is going to be one of my pieces, and then I'm going to come and pull that out. We'll fold this one over. Okay, so we've got a long piece like that. Okay, you got a long piece. Now I want to come back this way. Okay, and I want this piece to fold like this. Okay, so I have, this is what I've got. Got that. Then I'm going to come around. This is going to fold like that. And, okay, I gotta rip my page over a little more. Okay. And like that. Okay, so so what I have is I have this piece here, and I am going to glue this down. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and glue this so that we're not... Okay, so it's going to get glued on the top here. And we'll glue it down here. Okay, so I'm going to have a side pocket on my first, see, on my top piece. Okay, you see that? So this is going to come along, and I am going to be using the Far Away digital as my main digital. That's the newest digital from Dear Julie Julie. Remember that all the digitals are on sale for 30% off in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop through Friday the 4th. Okay, so let's see. I do need something to... Oh, don't want to lose that stamp. It's trying to fall. Okay, so this challenge this month is going to be fun. We've got artsy interpretation. Oh, it's over here. I was on the wrong side. Okay, so I want to get the... And let's see. There we go. So we have made a pocket there. Okay. Now I've gone with this full piece here. I really like that. And then I think we can do another side pocket. That'll just be easiest. So my printer doesn't like to print on cardstock, so I've been just doing copy paper and then coming up with ways of using my my copy paper. Okay, so what we have is oh boy, we have glue. And if it doesn't come off, then we'll have to use our glue eraser, which does work really well. Better when it's not wet. Okay, so let's go over here. Okay. Okay, so from our paper, we now have this, okay? And now I need to turn it into a large tag. So I am going to pull out, I have this that I got a long time ago, I think Tuesday morning or something. And it has a bunch of cut aparts in it, and it has some great papers. They are single-sided, but I think, so remember the Far Away digital is this dreamy, wonderful digital. We'll also be using that later this month during Princess Week, because I think it's perfect for that dreamy princess, unicorn, fantasy kind of stuff. So there's that. So I think we'll use this one, and maybe this one with the handwriting. Okay, remember handwriting is also one of your artsy things. And I think we'll use just the pink. I thought this would make great large tags. And it was right here, it was out because of the, ooh, that's pretty. That will work with this. And you can have your tags already ready. And this time you can use anything in your stash. So kind of a stash buster. Ooh, that will look really good with this too. I forgot to count how many we actually need. And you see I'm saving those because, you know, I like to use everything. We're going to put that up there out of the way. I was looking for the white. Maybe that's it. I thought there was one that was more chippy, but I don't think so. So, okay. So, several pages from this. And then also, I'm going to want to use my book page. I don't know if I have any plain book pages left. I tend to go through and find the ones that okay, that'll give me some. Yeah, so we did a challenge last month where you had specific things that to use, and this month I decided that we should have use whatever you got kind of thing happening. And so I think for the opening page, I kind of like the idea of this. Now, I want to make sure that my tag is going to be a little bit smaller than my page. So, did I grab? Well, you guys, I have the new Tim Holtz guillotine cutter. I haven't pulled it out yet. So, I'm excited about that. Okay, so for this first one, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see if I make, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fold this. Okay, fold this. And I'm going to make it so this can still open for the first one. Where did my scissors go? I put them away. Craziness. Okay, I'm going to do the old-fashioned way of just making a tag like this. Then we'll go ahead and grab our crocodile and add our hole. And let's see, I've got brushed corduroy out. So that's my, oh well. Well, you know what? Go ahead and get some stenciling on here while we're getting these turned brown. Okay. And then we'll come down here. And take care of some more of them. Okay, and now I have my hole enforcer ready. Hole reinforcer. Okay. And just a little bit of edging on this, because this, I think this one is, remember the first place that you put it down is where you're going to have the most ink. Okay. So that one I'm going to put like that. And I'm going to let it be able to open. Okay, let's see. Okay, I do not want to go any thicker than that. Now, should that one maybe be the one that's up here? Yeah. Okay, you guys, sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and put this big one up here. And let's see. Okay, we're going to go ahead. It's going to have a pocket. Because I love pockets and I cannot lie. So we'll go ahead and give it a pocket. Okay, so we have, that one is on and it has a big pocket. So in front of that, I think I want to use the stripe. Okay, and this time I want it to be shorter or smaller, obviously, smaller and shorter. So I'm going to go with, I'm going to bend it right here. Okay, and I'm going to come and I'm going to flip this back side up. Okay, so I'm going to cut this where I bent it to get my next tag. Let's see how big. I can't see my. Okay, so right just about at 3 inches. Okay, so this one is 3 inches. The other one was 4 inches. Okay, so this one's 3. So put it in here, figuring up where I want it to go. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to make a flip. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this up and we'll have a pocket behind it. Okay. And so I'm going to pull out my other glue just because it doesn't cost as much for one thing, and it doesn't stick to your hands forever, and we're not gluing glossy shiny stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put that up, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn this one into a tag also, the old-fashioned way, which is to go ahead and cut one side, and then so they're both even, you take the other one, turn it over, and you can just go ahead and do that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and distress this one also. Could have coffee dyed these, even just sprayed them with the coffee dye would have been cool. Okay, so this one is going to attach to to this right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and attach it. I'm not going to make it a pocket or anything. I'm going to just attach that one. It is the cover piece here. So that, again, I'm making a tag with a job. A large tag with a job. Large tag is whatever size your journal is. Your large tag is like 1 inch to 3 inches. An inch or two shorter than your journal is going to be. Okay, so I do notice that we have this area right here, and I'm going to go ahead and take care of that where this is not straight, and that will drive me crazy. So it'll bother me, I should say. So I'm going to go ahead and take and add some of my self-adhesive joint tape, which is drywall tape that I got at Lowe's. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on. Okay, so I have a tag with a pocket. This flips. Now, I want to add one of these. Now, right now, I'm going to put it in here, but I'm going to need to decorate it, and I'll decorate it on an, oh, look, it fits. Okay. It says oopsie daisy. Okay, and then I want to add another card here. What do we got here? This one, Clear Cove. Okay, so I'll be fixing those at a different time. Okay, and then for our other one, let's see. Okay, for this one in the back, I'm going to go ahead and go with 3 inches. I want to use this yellow over here, though. So... Okay, so I'm going to cut it in here at 3 inches. If I did it wrong, then I will. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're still, I need to be within the 5.5 inch. Okay, so this one is going to end up going out a little bit for it to come over here. I like that. Okay, we have a rough edge there. Okay, so I still haven't figured out what I did with my punches. You know, the punches that I put somewhere so they'd be easy to get to. And yeah, I don't remember where I put them at this moment. So, okay, so that's going to be my back, the back one. And I think what I'll do with this one is I'm going to grab from the digital. Where's the full digital? Here it is. Far, far away. Or no, just far away. Far away. I want to grab a tag. I think we'll use that one right there. This one. Actually, maybe one with more yellow. This one. Okay. Again, this is the Far Away digital kit. It has, this is a large tag page. In the Dear Julie Julie digitals, a lot of them will have these large tags, and they are done like this so that you can cut them however you want. If I, cut it as a tag and put it on the page, then that's what you basically could use it as. But the way these are done is you can also use these as pages in a journal. You fold them up, and they make wonderful pages. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add glue to the back of this. And I'm using my Tombow Mono glue stick. I love these. Love these. Okay, then we'll come and put this on top. Okay, and we'll just go ahead and do this, and I'm going to cut that like that. And I'm going to grab, and encouraging you to use the things that you have. And so we are going to cut a lacy edge here with my fancy scissors. Do you have fancy scissors? Did you give them all to your kids or grandkids? I have some I'm going to give because there's some that I don't use. And so I'm probably going to put together an Izzy box. Izzy does like to craft, so. Okie dokie. So adding that little lacy edge, giving us a little bit of a shabby look to that. Now, I can choose, okay? I can put this and glue this on like that on the front. Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we are going to add our glue on here. And I'll just add it and leave a spot that it could have. Okay, we'll go ahead and bring this over. Okay. And there will be a little place that we can put something in there. Okay. It's a little place. It's a littler place. Okay. But there we have our large tag with a job. Okay. And so the main thing was the rip and tear is the base that I have put together. And then I've added these tags that we can then go ahead, and it's like a little accordion. can go both ways. You've got things going on all over the place here. So, okay. So for the rip and tear part of this challenge, this is enough. I have my base. I used my rip and tear. And so now I want this to, so that qualifies for my R in rip and tear. So now for this to become my, one of my 10 embellishment, I need to make 2 large tags with a job. Okay, so this is my large tag with a job. Now I need to add things to it. Now the inserts that I have in here, okay, I'm going to make those on a separate thing, and I'll have those for this. But let's see, we're going to want to add our 3 things. So we did add some of the joint tape there. We have a pocket here, so we're probably going to want to eventually make another tag to go in here. Let's see. I'm going to come over here. I have some antique lace, and I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to put some of that through the front. And I'm going to use staples because they create less bulk. Now I'm going to want a separate something for this back one. And I think, oh, I have a piece of yellow. Just happen to have a piece of yellow scrap here. This is from making Izzy's apron when she was visiting. I don't know if you saw that, but Izzy and I, we made her an apron, and then I have all the stuff, and I'm gonna make her mom one too. We just ran out of time. Okay. So there, that gives me that. I like that as a little embellishment there. Now the other thing I'm going to want to do is I want to have a small paper clip here. Let's see. Okay, so a little paper clip, and that'll hold that closed until I, want to get in there. Okay. Okay, so I have up here, I have some interesting things on the table right now. I have, that one's Christmas. Let's put that in the Christmas box. Okay. This is, I think this was from Grabby. And I have a Grabby box coming. I don't know what it is. I cannot wait for it to get here. Okay, let's put this upright. Okay, so that can go there. Okay, and then I think I want to go ahead and add this. Let's grab a book page. Oh, those have a good amount of plain. Let's this one. I can use this one. see how we like this. This is a stamp that I got at a yard sale. Okay. I'll do that, and then, wow, this book page doesn't like to rip straight here. So I'm trying to think what I want to use for the cover for this journal. It's like, okay, what do I want to... Okay, let's go ahead and... Okay, so I can put that in there. And this time you can use your items from the artsy part to fulfill anything in your, the 10 required embellishments that are supposed to finish. Okay, I love that. I love the way that turned out. Okay, so the next thing we do is we have that big one. We're going to have this space here, and it's going to be a pocket. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to rip one of the branding strips, okay, and add that. So, an idea for using part of your scraps, a strip. Okay, and then possibly a piece of this. I like this because if you are using your white paper, your white copy paper and things like that, then this just helps it to match. Okay, so now one side of this I want to add my thumb hole, making it easier to put things in and out. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, then I have from my, gosh, this is from a while ago. This is from the Spring Blossom kits. And this is from the one that I dyed. I coffee dyed one of the kits. And oops, just there's some iris. Okay, and let's see, this is coming out that way. You know what though? Let's see. Let's go ahead and make it so it's going to be a pocket, but yeah, we'll make it a straight up and down pocket. Okay, so this is a vintage sheet that I had, and everybody got part of it. guess we'll do a patch of this. So you just try and find a spot on the back of it that you can grab and peel the rest of it off. Okay, so there's that. Okay, we've used way more than our 3 things, so that's kind of cool. Oh, look, we've got a heart. Oh, it's a broken heart. Oh, another Christmas one. I'm gonna have to pull out my. Oh, you know what? There's a. Look at, there's from one of the daisy. Let's just cut that out. I'm just trying, I'm like, okay, that's on the desk. We can use that. Oh, nope. Okay, what if we cut this? You know, you don't have to use things exactly the way that they came. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now this becomes a pocket. And what if we go ahead and take the rest of that off of there? And that can fit right in there. How does that look in with what we've got going on? I like it. Okay, so we have this. Let's go ahead and grab from the Faraway kit. We have, where did those other... Put that over there. Okay. So the other side is, the white. So I'm going to cover up the cardboard side. Now, cardboard is one of your things. So if you are, and remember, it's your interpretation of how to use cardboard. So using cardboard, like I'm using it here, would count. Okay, you're going to put it on something to use in the journal. I will probably, I don't know, maybe make my cover out of cardboard. But I do also have a piece of cardboard to use as journal lines. Okay. So, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Let's see. I'm going to go, I was going to use the corner rounder, but this cardboard is thicker than I think it would want. So I'm going to go ahead and make it kind of like a bookmark. Okay. So it's kind of what it reminded me of. It's a bookmark. There we go. And then, let's see. So tag with the job we got here, you guys. But it could be a fun mini journal that you could like put in one of these pockets. Like there could be a gift card in here. And so this could be a greeting card that you make for somebody. I think it might be kind of fun. Okay, so there's that. And then, of course, they're going to see it from the other side also. So let's see what we want to do for the side that they're going to see. Okay, let's do that. And then let's... Okay, then I think over this area right here, we'll grab some of our or joint tape and just help with that transition right there. Okay. Now you have a place here where you could have some journal lines. Let's go ahead and pull this over. Okay, so there, cardboard, using the cardboard. Okay, and okay, over here. Now, remember, your digitals probably have something in it, like some small pieces. And then I have this that I pulled out to use. And so let's see. Might want them to be just a little bit the next size up. So I'm going to look for the wallet. Okay, so you have tags, you have postcards, you have embellishments, you have calling cards in this one, which if I had brought those, I have a bunch of calling cards cut. Okay, I'm looking for, okay, there's tags, there's little tags. I think that's what we'll go with. We'll pull out the 2 pages. So these are the small tags. And let's see, I think this one would be pretty. This image right here. So you even have a mini journal kit that you can actually make a mini journal. Okay. Okay, it needs something else. What about the book page? I ended up with no words on the bottom of it. There we go. Okay. I'll just come down the edge here. Now usually I go at an angle so that you can't really read the words. Okay, so holding with my left, tearing with my right. So you could even go through and have a whole bunch of, like, all these tags set up like this and ready to use. I really like these numbers here, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that over. Now I want to see if that, yeah, that doesn't hurt it. Okay. I'll go ahead and put that down. Okay, so we've used more than our 3 things. We've got antique lace, we've got book page, we've got scraps of fabric, all being used to help with this. So the one other thing from the mini journal kit that I want to use is I'm going to come down here and grab, I think I can use a bigger one. Okay, so from the mini wallet right here, I'm going to grab this image and I'm going to cut it out. Okay. Okay. And we'll go ahead and go around it like that. And then we'll grab our piece of the book page. It's a big tag with a job, but I like it. I think I'll put it on the inside cover of my journal probably because it's more than what I was planning, but I'm liking it. Okay, purple scissors, purple postage scissors, purple postage. There they are. Okay, so I'm going to cut this out. And you, again, you could have a bunch of these already ready. Okay. That can go right on the front. And then I think we can add our Paris cancellation, because that's far away. And okay. Okay, so we have 3 tags on here. This is my large tag with a purpose, and I did the rip and tear to make the base of this. I love it. So I took two papers and put them back to back, then ripped them at a third, not going all the way to the end, ripped them at a third of the page, not going all the way in. If you came in late to the video, you can go ahead and go back and check that out. I am noticing that I did not distress this one. I'm bad because I don't like to distress, and so sometimes I forget. But this, again, this is the digital Far Away, and it is available in the Etsy shop. And because we have a new challenge the Etsy shop is all 30, or the digitals in the Etsy shop are all 30% off. Okay, so we have added to our large tag with a job, we have added the self-adhesive tape here. We've stamped on top of making a stamp, so using the mini page from the digital, putting it on a book page and cutting it out to look like a stamp. We've flipped this up, so we're going to be able to add something here also. Remember, I have a whole bunch of things to make. We can go ahead and put that little guy in there for right now. We added this sticker, and we stamped and ripped into here. So this ends up being like an accordion. Okay, you've got journaling space here. You're going to be able to add a card. I'm going to probably be putting in the paint chips. And then we added some journaling space here, some fabric, and we made a bookmark out of a piece of cardboard, which was holding my antique lace, a sticker, and more of the adhesive tape there. This is the back. You're going to be able to write on here. I think we'll go ahead and add, again, for that transition. And I like to, usually I'll cut the edge of this off. Let's see. Okay, so that just kind of finishes it up a little bit. I think that looks good. You have journaling space, or you can add a picture or something here. And, excuse me, I'm sorry. Then you can flip it over, and you've got more journaling space. This is the back side of that little pocket there. What if we go ahead and we add this? Oh, I want to put that glue away. I do not want to use that unless I have to. Okay, put that on there. And maybe, do we have any words? What does this say? It's so tiny. It's talking about rainy days. Of course it is, because it's from the rainy day kit. Okay, so I'm just going to ink this. Words or numbers, because of the black, is something that you can add when it just looks like something needs a little something. And so just make sure that we've got it right side up, because you're going to see it. Okay, and then we turn this way. And remember, I have a pocket here that I'm going to be able to fill. I have this pocket here. Let's go ahead and give that a little hole as well. Okay. Okay, and there. Okay, and then remember my big tag here in the middle, it opens up and has journaling space on the inside as well. Okay, so again, I think this would make a great, like a gift card holder. You could go ahead and put your gift card right in here. This makes a great mini journal. It also, because I did it, it will stand. Okay, so like if you did a holiday or something, and it can go ahead and stand as well. Okay, so it's an accordion tag. We've made it with the rip and tear part of our artsy 26 items, And then we turned it into our large tag with a job. It's got lots of jobs in here, okay? Large tag with a job means that it does something besides just be a tag. This one, it has a pocket. It has a place to hold a gift card. It's got a place for journaling space there. So I think it fits. Okay, so I get to mark 2 things off of my list. And so I was going to show you what I've done to be able to keep track of what I'm making, what I need to make, what I've made. And so this is, let's go ahead and cover the ink up. So this is what I've done. Okay, so we have a list of 10 things that we have to make. And so I've put those over here. Excuse me. And I have put, so our page with 3 pockets. We'll need the page. We'll need pocket 1, pocket 2, pocket 3. Double tuck with 3 inserts. I'll need my double tuck, my insert 1, insert 2, insert 3. Double edge pocket. I need my double edge pocket, and then I need insert 1 and insert 2. Flip and stack a note. So I need my flip and my stack a note. This is for the page. That's for me. That's how I do it. Okay, 2 tags with a job. Tag 1 with a job, rip and tear. We just did that. Okay, and it is made. Okay. And tag 2 with a job, paperclip 1, paperclip 2, paperclip 3. I need a tassel and 3 charms. I need a layered belly band, an insert and an insert. Waterfall with 4 flips, flip up, flip down, and it needs 2 inserts. So I've made a list that has all the things that I need to check off. Then over here, my 10 pages, okay, I'm gonna need to make these, and I want them to be out of items that are from the 26. Okay, so these are my 26. So I've put down what's here, and then I'm gonna figure out what artsy thing I'm gonna use this, because otherwise I need to have more items made for inside the journal. And then here I'm going to put down, I need these inserts, and I need these paper clips and all of these things. But those can be my embellishments if I figure out what I'm going to be using. I can have both, and that's how I'm figuring it out. Okay, so I've taken my 10 embellishments, my 10 embellishment ensembles, taken them apart, figured out what I need, and then I'm going to put the pieces over here, and then I'll figure out what artsy thing I'm going to use to make them. I hope that doesn't make you more confused. I know some of you you're going to go, oh, okay. And some of you, I'm going to have confused you more. So don't forget that in the group, the special group, after you watch the details video, you'll find out where you go for your group. In that special group, there is a questions section. And so please feel free to ask questions. We are more than happy to answer. And yeah, so there you go. This is my rip and tear. It is a large tag with a job. It's an accordion tag. Okay, an accordion tag. Yep, I cannot wait to see what you do. Make sure that after you've made your item that you put it in the special posts that are in the group. I'm going to recommend that you go ahead and do that as you make them, so that you're not trying to do it all at the end of the month, especially with all the storms and everything going on. We don't want you to miss out. Find something to celebrate every day. Make sure you share what you make and have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.